Hello and welcome to this quick look and a demo of a fitness tracker by Karseen. This is the package it arrives in. It can read your heart rate and do that continuously. It has a sleep monitor of your sleep quality, a pedometer, and so much more. You will also find a very detailed user guide which comes with color photos of the different options on the watch, what you can do with the excellent app that you install on your cell phone, and so on. The watch itself is excellent. I have used it for several days now. It's first of all bright enough to use even in daylight. It shows you the temperature as well. At the top right you have the battery and the left is the Bluetooth connectivity. It has several modes that you can flip through, which is a pedometer. You also have a heart rate monitor. As you can see, there are two green LEDs that will detect your heart rate, and it's fairly accurate. And then you have different activities that you can select from. You can do a walk activity, run, bike, and you can do much more through the app that you install on your cell phone. The app for this fitness tracker is surprisingly good. It is called Very Fit Pro, and this is the main page that you get once the app launches. By pulling it down, it will synchronize the data with what's on the watch. And at that point you can look at the data either numerically or in a graph. It shows you the number of steps that you took during today, or you can go to details at the bottom of the screen, where you'll be able to track graphically the data from this week, this month, or this year that passed. So let's go back to the main page of this app. This is where you can also look up data about the quality of your sleep. So either you have it in a numerical format, or you have a graph that shows you the periods of deep sleep, light sleep, and when you wake up. The next one is a tracking of your heart rate, which can do that continuously 24 hours a day, and then it generates a graph of your heart rate throughout today. As shown before, you can also go to details and look at your heart rate over a period of the past week, past month, or the past year. You can do the same also for the recordings of your sleep patterns. Next, on the main page, you can also select from specific activities and record those as you go. You can select from running to walking, bicycle riding, hiking, and then you can start this app to collect data about that particular activity from beginning to end. There are also additional options, which are to track additional types of activities, from general fitness to basketball, football, tennis, and more. The next option on the main page will take you to the many settings that you can select from. You can select from different alerts. You can select to control the camera remotely. You can define the heart detection. You can select to have your heart rate monitored 24 hours a day or just when you desire. There are also excellent other options which are to set the length of your stride so that when you walk or run, it will read more precisely the distance and the number of steps that you do during your activity. This is also where you can define the brightness of the screen of the watch, and it gets bright enough for use during daytime, and there are other options to choose from. You can next also set a user name and password. This is also where you enter your own personal information like height, weight, date of birth, and so on. If we go back to the main page, at the top left is where you can select to share your own data with a variety of social media like Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and many more. This is also the end of the review, and thank you very much for watching.